Welcome to Farming Aid. When most people think about cattle, they imagine big animals grazing in open fields, raised for meat, milk, or labor. But what if we told you some cows are more than just farm animals? They're friendly, affectionate, and even love a good scratch behind the ears. That's right. In this video, we're diving into the top 5 most affectionate American cattle breeds, the ones that go beyond business and bring real connection to the pasture. From the wide-eyed Jersey, famous for her calm nature and sweet temperament, to the compact and cuddly Dexter, these cows are changing the way we look at livestock. We'll also introduce you to the rare but lovable Pineywoods, the hardworking and friendly American Milking Devon, and the ever-popular Miniature Hereford that's as charming as it is manageable. So if you're curious about cattle that can warm your heart as well as fill your barn, stay tuned. These are the sweetest bovines you've probably never thought of, and they might just be the perfect addition to your farm or family. Let's meet the friendliest cattle in America. One of the most beloved and tender-hearted breeds in America is the Jersey. While originally from the Channel Island of Jersey, this breed has been raised in the U.S. for generations and has fully integrated into American agricultural life. Jerseys are famous for their large, expressive eyes and gentle demeanor. Their smaller size compared to other dairy breeds makes them less intimidating and easier to handle, particularly for small farms or hobbyists. But what really sets Jerseys apart is their deeply affectionate nature. They're known to follow their owners around the pasture, respond to names, and even enjoy being brushed and petted. Many small-scale dairy farmers say their Jerseys act more like oversized dogs than livestock. Their sociability makes them ideal for first-time farmers and families with children. Beyond their charming personalities, they're also one of the most efficient dairy producers when it comes to milk solids, meaning you get more butterfat and protein per gallon. That's a bonus for anyone making cheese or cream-heavy products at home. Still, it's their emotional connection to people that keeps farmers loyal to this breed for life. Another sweet-natured American favorite is the Dexter, a breed that may not have originated in the U.S. but has found a passionate following among American homesteaders. Compact, manageable, and incredibly friendly, Dexters are known as the perfect homestead cattle. Their small size makes them less of a danger in close quarters, and their calm, patient temperament has earned them the nickname pocket cattle in some farming circles. Many Dexter owners report that their cows will nuzzle up for attention and seek out human interaction. This affectionate behavior isn't just anecdotal. It's tied to generations of careful breeding that favor docility and trust. Because of their adaptable nature, Dexters are used for both milk and meat, and they're especially well-suited to rotational grazing and permaculture setups. But their role as gentle, affectionate animals is what makes them true standouts. Kids can safely help with feeding and brushing, and the cattle often respond positively to daily routines, forming tight bonds with the humans they live with. It's not unusual for a Dexter cow to lean in for a hug or stand still for a gentle pat, making them a joy to be around day in and day out. Then there's the American Milking Devon, a heritage breed that's both rare and cherished for its multi-purpose use and people-friendly attitude. These cattle have deep colonial roots, having arrived in New England with the early settlers. Over time, they adapted to American climates and workloads, used for both dairy and draft labor. But one of the less discussed, yet most rewarding, traits of the Milking Devon is its temperament. Calm, steady, and intelligent, these cows are known to work well in team settings and take commands with surprising ease, traits that come from generations of being yoked together for pulling plows or carts. That same steady disposition translates beautifully into affectionate behavior toward humans. Farmers working with Milking Devons often describe them as alert but gentle, responsive but not skittish. They're the kind of animals that learn routines quickly and thrive on consistent interaction. Because they were once bred for close work with humans, especially in agricultural settings where oxen were still common, their sociability is hardwired into their DNA. This makes them ideal for anyone looking to blend productivity with emotional connection. The The Miniature Hereford also makes the list as one of the sweetest and most engaging American cattle breeds. While their larger cousins are known around the world for beef production, the miniature version has carved out a unique niche for itself, particularly among small farms and rural families. Standing only around 3.5 to 4 feet tall at the shoulder, miniature Herefords are easier to handle, feed, and house, especially for people with limited land or experience. But it's their calm, inquisitive, and affectionate nature that has won hearts across the country. These animals are frequently used in youth agricultural programs like 4-H and FFA because of their predictability and gentle behavior. Children as young as 8 or 9 have been known to walk, groom, and even show miniature Herefords in county fairs with confidence. The breed's docility isn't just a coincidence. It's been encouraged through selective breeding focused not only on physical traits, but also temperament. Many owners report that their mini Herefords will walk right up to visitors, nuzzle them curiously, and enjoy being hand-fed or scratched behind the ears. Their strong social instinct, combined with a manageable size, makes them feel like an extension of the family rather than just livestock. This human-animal bond is exactly why so many smallholders speak so warmly about the breed. Last but certainly not least is the Pineywoods cattle, one of the oldest and rarest American breeds, and a hidden gem when it comes to personality. This breed traces its roots back over 500 years to Spanish cattle brought to the southeastern United States. Long adapted to the humid, forested landscapes of places like Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, Pineywoods cattle are extremely hardy, disease-resistant, and well-suited to forage-based systems. While their survival instincts are strong, what surprises many first-time Pineywoods keepers is just how affectionate and intelligent these animals can be once they trust their handlers. Because they've often been raised in small herds and managed with close human contact, many Pineywoods cattle exhibit behaviors that feel more companionable than purely instinctual. They respond to voices, come when called, and develop clear favorites among their human caregivers. Some even show signs of emotional attachment, waiting near gates or barns for their people to arrive. This breed's deep history of working alongside humans, through both agricultural use and survival farming, has shaped it into an animal that thrives on companionship. And given that Pineywoods cattle are critically endangered, every affectionate relationship between farmer and cow also becomes an act of preservation and stewardship. What ties these affectionate American cattle breeds together isn't just their personalities, but the way they redefine the traditional boundaries between livestock and companion animals. In an age where regenerative farming, emotional wellness, and ethical livestock management are gaining ground, breeds like Jerseys, Dexters, Milking Devons, Miniature Herefords, and Pineywoods offer more than just milk, meat, or muscle. They offer connection. They offer a reminder that farm life, at its best, is built not only on production, but on relationships, quiet, patient, and meaningful ones. Many of these cattle breeds are thriving today not just because of their output, but because of the strong emotional bonds they form with the humans who care for them. When a Jersey cow nudges a child gently, or a miniature Hereford quietly follows its owner around like a shadow, it speaks volumes about the unseen value these animals bring to the farm. It's a kind of wealth that can't be measured in gallons or pounds, but in moments, shared, remembered, and treasured. These affectionate cattle have shown time and again that the barnyard isn't just a place for work. It's a space for trust, gentleness, and mutual care. And as more farmers embrace humane and sustainable practices, these sweet-tempered breeds are not just surviving. They're leading the way forward. Their personalities also play an important role in educational settings and therapy farms. Jerseys and miniature Herefords, in particular, are increasingly being used in animal-assisted therapy programs, especially in rural communities. Their gentle presence can help children and adults alike learn about trust, patience, and empathy. And in an agricultural world that's often viewed through the lens of economics alone, These cattle bring back the emotional richness that's always been part of farming's deeper story. Even seasoned ranchers who have seen it all often find themselves surprised by how deeply attached they become to these gentle breeds. It's not uncommon to hear stories of a Dexter cow mourning the absence of its handler or a milking Devon that insists on following its farmer from fence to fence. These are animals that recognize faces, learn daily routines, and actively seek connection. And while productivity still matters in any farming operation, it's often these emotional, almost invisible rewards that keep people coming back to the same breeds generation after generation. In today's push toward more ethical and emotionally fulfilling farming, these cattle stand out as champions of connection. They teach us that agriculture doesn't always have to be tough and transactional. It can also be tender, healing, and deeply human. Whether you're a first-time farmer with a couple of acres or a seasoned rancher with hundreds of head, choosing an affectionate breed isn't just about making work easier. It's about making life richer. And in that sense, these 5 affectionate American cattle breeds are doing more than just filling barns. They're filling hearts. As we've seen, not all cattle are just about size, strength, or production. Some of them are downright lovable. From the gentle gaze of the Jersey to the playful, people-loving nature of the Dexter, these breeds bring something special to the farm that goes beyond the usual expectations. The Miniature Hereford proves that big hearts can come in smaller frames, while the American Milking Devon blends hard work with loyalty and calm. And let's not forget the Pineywoods, a resilient heritage breed that surprises many with its quiet affection and deep-rooted bond to human caretakers. Choosing one of these breeds means more than adding to your herd. It means welcoming a personality, a companion, and in many ways, a new friend to your farm life. Whether you're raising cattle for milk, beef, or just the joy of it, these affectionate American breeds show that farming isn't just about production, it's about connection. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed discovering these sweet-natured bovines, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the animals that make farming worth it. See you in the next video.